Hello students, today we are going to do the chapter What is Peace? It's a poem in your book English Fairy. The poem has been divided into 3 stanzas. So there are 3 stanzas in the poem in which the poem talks about peace. In the first stanza, the poet raises a fundamental question about the nature of peace and attempts to find an answer to this question. The poet wonders if peace is something abstract or something concrete. If it is an abstract idea or something concrete, the poet further questions if it is just the pamphlets and hoardings or if it is something more enduring that nourishes life itself. In the next stanza, the poet shows how peace exists in the family, which is the first and the smallest social unit, and then how it stays in the neighborhood and among friends. Peace reigns in families where members gather together in spite of all differences and when neighbors greet each other warmly. Peace blooms when friends solve their disputes with smiles and laughter. In the final stanza, the poet discusses how peace lingers over countries when they reach a consensus through conference over matters of conflict, instead of initiating a war. Thus, the poet proves that peace is not just a dove that is meek and gentle, peace is a powerful tool that enables progress and success. For any achievement, people need unity and harmony. Peace brings unity and harmony in the life of people, society, and the country, as well as the world. Now let us analyze the poem. The poem is uses personification, the figure of speech known as personification. What is personified? The poem personifies peace. Peace has been used as a proper noun, and lines such as peace watches as a consensus they reach suggest that peace is a character in the poem and human qualities have been attributed to the idea of peace. The poet also uses the literary device known as assonance. What is assonance? Assonance is the effect created when syllables in words that are close together have the same vowel sound but different consonants, or the same consonants but different vowel sounds. Examples of assonance in the poem are as following: when neighbors meet to greet, a concept that enriches and nourishes life itself. So here meet to greet and enriches and nourishes both have assonance. Another literary device is alliteration. Alliteration is the use of same letter or consonant sounds at the beginning of words that are close together. Example: peace lingers over countries that confer, and hand in hand stand to bind one and all. So countries and confer and hand in hand both have alliteration. Now students, let's talk about the rhyme scheme of the poem too. If you read the poem, you will find that in the first stanza, the first and the second lines rhyme with each other. Similarly, in the second stanza too, the first and the second line rhyme with each other. But when we read the whole poem, we don't find any rhyming scheme as such. So this poem is a free verse. Okay students, so we have completed the poem and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video now. Thank you.